Hello friends, my name is Sachin. Today we will talk about LAN, called as local area network. Local area network, right? So before that, we should know what is networking, or maybe called as network, right? So networking is basically connection of multiple nodes or a host or a devices used to share the resources over the network, or maybe used for communication like sending some information to somebody or chatting over the network. This is also an example like today that we do using internet, right? Now there are certain types of networks based on geographical boundary. Geographical boundary. Okay, so these are LAN, local area network, which just we talked about, that we are going to talk about LAN. Then we have a MAN, that is metropolitan area network, and then we have a WAN, that is wide area network, right? So LAN is within the organization. LAN is within the organization. That's it. This word is enough to talk about LAN. Then MAN is network among the cities or between the cities, across the country. Okay, or maybe extended as per requirements if there are multiple branches which are spanned between the continents as well. Then we have wide area network. Okay, that is called as a network across the globe, or across the world, or a globe, we would say, better defined WAN. And internet is the best example of WAN, wide area network. Now getting started with LAN, that is local area network. Okay, it should be designed. Obviously we are going to design within the organization. So what exactly we need? First things that we need is a devices, networking devices. Okay. So hub was the well-known networking device. Presently it is not being used so much, but we will just write it out. Hub, switch. Okay, very powerful devices are used for designing a local area network. Okay, then we have bridges as well. Bridges also use devices to connect different parts of the LAN. Okay, which was earlier, but right now switch is enough to do everything, right? And your router is also a kind of device which is allowed to connect different networks. Actually we'll talk about router separately, because router has different functionality than your local area network devices, right? Then very important is called as NIC, which is called as a network interface card, which every device should have, okay, to get connected with each other. So it is called network interface card. Network interface card, right? So that is also called as a network adapter. Okay, so obviously these are all networking devices or an hardware devices. So these devices are being manufactured by different vendors, okay, which are there, like we have Cisco, we have Juniper, we have D-Link, okay, then we have a Broadcom. So there are many vendors which are responsible to design it. Even more and more vendors are also coming into the market to design this kind of specialized hardware. Now straightly we'll go to the designing a LAN. Okay, just pulling out one device. Let's see, we are taking a device called as let's say this is a hub or a switch. Let's see. Okay, then obviously this device is an hardware device. It will have ports, right? It will have ports. I'm just trying to show diagrammatically how these ports will look like. Okay, so this will have ports, and this will have ports, Okay, so these devices could be 24 port device or a 48 port device, depends on the requirements. Even we have